Hello there, Dick Benedict here. We're playing Heavenly Sword on Hell difficulty. This is my guide and walkthrough for the aforementioned difficulty and title. We are on 5-1, Bohan's army, guys. So we're getting through the game. We're almost finished with it. It's a little bit different than what we did in the first mission, but I wanted to say that there's not many sub-acts in this chapter, and then chapter 6 is it's one fight with this guy broken up into 3 sections. So we're going to be doing long-range combat in this guys, and the catapults are a little bit different in this chapter because they have if you can see it, can you see it? I'll wait till it gets closer there. But they are different this time around. They've got on the front of them, they've got some armored plating that makes it more difficult to get to the little weak spots. And on this time around, you're going to be having these guys wheeling down explosive barrels. So if you find yourself with that little message saying that there's not much time before the fort falls, it's probably, I'm just saying probably, it could be this, is if you're focusing too much on the cannonballs without taking care of the guys who are sending these barrels down the hill. So just be careful of that. How do you destroy the plating of the catapults? Very simple. Look at the I'm struggling to get my marks on target over here because I'm using that PlayStation 3 controller. It's different than the PlayStation 4 one. So just distribute your attention here between the catapults and between all these barrels being rolled down the hill. You don't need to be too particularly accurate with the barrels because the cannonballs create great splash damage on the ground. And of course, going for the aftertouch, or as I have it, just the slow down time. You'll see your HUD glowing up more with those little circles flashing, top left. And your fort, the health of your fort is represented in the top right with that HUD, so you can see at a glance how you're doing. So you've got a couple of exposed targets on the outside of the catapults, and then after that you destroy the plating on the catapults. It takes 2 to 3 shots. I think it is 2 well placed shots on the front of it. Do you know what I'm talking about? That area right below those circles there, it's that red armor that wraps around the front of it, and which I'm going to be aiming at right now, unless there's any buddy throwing down those flaming barrels down. So just keep an eye on it. You'll see yellow fires glowing when you've taken out the barrels, but any moving yellow target on the ground needs to be dealt with. See, like right now, we have this rolling over to us, and then just take care of everybody, and then we'll be in 5-2. I'm not sure how many sub-acts 5 has. I think 4. So pretty self-explanatory mission. We're gonna get set on making our conquest over here, guys, and then be moving into 5-2. Looks like there's 4 sub-acts. Yeah, 4 sub-acts in chapter 5, and then we'll be in the final section dealing with the final boss. Chapter 6, and I know it's not called chapter, but whatever, I don't fucking care. Chapter 6 has 3 sub-acts, and it's 3 fights with the boss. He's not too bad, actually. Not bad at all. Flying Fox was probably where the game, like, everything kind of gradually ascends to the Flying Fox, and then it kind of descends, tapers off. Hope you don't have too many troubles with this section. At least they don't like put it on a timer. I guess you could say it's a timer. You know, it's only so long before the fort falls. I've never had the fort fall. I've had the little message come up telling me that it might fall soon, but I never let my tribe down. So Ninja Theory also made Enslaved too. I think. No, I don't own that on PC. It has a bad PC port, I think. Unfortunately, I could try it. But we're just gonna finish on these catapults, take everybody else out who needs to be taken out, and then there we go. 2 out of 3 stars there, not too bad. I was curious how I didn't get the other one, but it's probably a time issue. Take care.